Hey man, same man. It's your boy Inking of Brain, man. We back at it like a bad habit. Salute to everybody who's tuning in. So, unfortunately, we gotta touch on another young rapper who got deleted right in Philadelphia, who goes by the name of YBC Dul. All right. So, again, this video is for educational purposes only. We're not here to disrespect the dead or nothing like that, but I'm very critical of the youngsters these days, man. So, I gotta kick my spiel, man. So, one thing that never ceases to amaze me in this day and age that we living in, man, is you got these youngsters online, bro, and they just talk way too damn much when it comes to social media. I'm talking about they hop on IG Live and, taunt their ops and do all kind of crazy shit, drop their location, all this, right? And in particular, YBC Dul went viral recently. Well, not too recently, but it was probably it was earlier this year, probably 6-7 months ago or something like that. But he went viral because he went to a graveyard of one of his ops and dug up one of his ops' graves. Like, bro, who does that? What kind of wild shit are you on to go dig up somebody's grave, bro? Like, it never ceases to amaze me the disrespect that these youngsters go to disrespect their ops, man. You feel me? And I get it. If you hate somebody, you hate them through and through. Like somebody took your loved one or something like that, I get it, right? You feel me? If he dissing your dead people or your whatever the case is, you gonna want to diss him back. I get it, right? But are you really doing it because of sheer anger and hate for your ops, or you doing it for popularity and get views and get clout? That's my thing, right? I think it's normal to have that animosity towards one of your ops or somebody that kill you, or not kill you, but somebody kill your loved one or disrespect your dead loved ones, things like that. I get it. You're going to hate them. You probably going to want them to die and all that, right? But why go on Instagram Live and showcase it? Or why post a video, post it online and do that? That never ceases to amaze me, man. These youngsters just don't get it. Not only are you putting yourself at mercy of or being endangered by getting pulled up on by your ops, but you also got the authorities watching your content too. You know what I mean? Watching your social media, people on Instagram lives and all that shit, right? So a lot of these youngsters are building themselves federal cases without even knowing it. You feel me? Or maybe they do know and they just don't care. Some of these youngsters are crazy like that, man. But anyway, yeah. So while you see Dul, I checked out some of his music. I actually recognize his name, though, because there's another Philly rapper named Hop Out Blick, and he allegedly was involved in a triple homicide, right? So I remember back when that happened, I kind of tuned into his music, and dude could rap. Like, them Philly niggas could rap, though. Them niggas could rap. So YBC Dul was featured on one of Hop Out Blick's songs, so that's how I first really recognized his name. But I didn't listen to him like that, but yeah, I heard a few of his songs, man. He could rap though. Like, bro has some talent though. But, he got caught up in the streets, man. That's what comes with it, man. And he released a little interview / documentary with this dude named something Buckingham, Brandon Buckingham, I think his name is. And I watched that too. And it was a cool little interview, you feel me? But again, he on the interview talking crazy. He boasting about how, oh yeah, I've been in this all my life, man. Ain't nobody shot me yet. Ain't nobody hit me yet. Like, bro, y'all brothers need to learn humility, bro. You know how to be humble, bro. If you grew up in the streets and you made it see 23, 24, 25, 26 years old without getting hit up, that's a blessing, bro. You need to not take it for granted and hop online talking all this rah-rah shit. Like, excuse me. Like, you don't think your ops see that? So, but again, when you doing things like digging up your ops' grave and constantly making songs about them, talking, I'm smoking on this, I'm smoking on this person, smoking on that person, so-and-so shouldn't have ate no chip. He should have been eating some outside Doritos because this nigga got killed eating Doritos in his car. It's like, bro, are y'all purposely trying to give the feds hints on who killed this guy? Like, that shit is nuts. I don't get that shit, man. I really don't get that shit. Hey, man, your boy Inky catch a body, man. Ain't nobody gonna know about it. Nobody but me and God. Ain't nobody. Even if I know I could confide in somebody and tell him that I caught a bee, he ain't gonna know about it. Ain't nobody gonna know if I caught a bee or not. You feel me? It's just crazy, man. It's like they're literally signing up to go to the joint. Like, these youngsters are literally just sign themselves up to go to the joint or die. Like, and they don't give a fuck about it. So it's just crazy, man. But another thing I want to touch on this topic real quick, man, is the fact that YBC Dul was cool with Bloodhound Lil Jeff, right, in Chicago, right? Now, I did a couple of videos on Bloodhound Lil Jeff in Chicago. Another young wild youngster running around, allegedly caught like 10 bodies. You feel me? Like, bro, if you got 10 B's under your name, bro, you were real demon for real. Like, you really causing real havoc for real. Now, we don't know for a fact that Bloodhound Lil Jeff had 10 B's, but that's what he said in his songs. Clearly, he died trying to kill somebody, so clearly he was about that. So I take him at his word for it. Shit, fuck it. He say he got 10 hats, he got 10 hats. Fuck it. I'm going to take his word for it. But YBC Dul was cool with Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom, right, out of Chicago, right? Now, here's the cold part. Bloodhound Lil Jeff got killed 2 months ago for running down somebody trying to body some, and he got bodied, right? Lil Scoom, who is Bloodhound Lil Jeff's partner, he got set up last month in Chicago, allegedly by a female, right, that he was fucking with, right? And then YBC Dul get bodied a couple days ago. So it's like, hey, you know what they say, right? You're the sum of the three people you hang around with the most. Man, it's a cold-blooded reality, man, because, you know, YBC Dul was kicking it with some real hit. Now, I don't know if Scoom had a reputation of being a killer, but I saw one interview with him when he was dissing his ops and things. You know, of course you go diss your ops, and I'm smoking on this person and smoking on that. Of course, that's the day and age we live in, right? But Bloodhound Lil Jeff had, you know, he had some hats under his belt though. So I just found that interesting. Like, okay, like, you was kicking it with somebody who had 10 B's who got killed, and then your other little partner, Lil Scoom, got set up and got killed. Now you next. I used to believe in coincidences, but now I'm, you know, in my ripe age of 38, I don't really believe in coincidences like that. I think everything truly happens for a reason. It's by design. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man, before we cut out. Definitely be aware of who you kicking it around, man. That's one thing I had to come to realization with, you know, when I was like 19, 20, 21, you know, like when I first moved to Arizona, right, I was still on my Bay time. I was still on my Cali time, right? And like, you know, thought I was a 16, things like that, right? Just because of where I came from, people I knew and who I kicked it around with. So when I was in that zone from like when I first moved out here up until I was like 22, maybe like 23, I was kicking around a lot of people that I shouldn't have been kicking around with. You feel me? Like, real talk. I shouldn't have been kicking around with them people. And, you know, took a couple losses because of it, right? But luckily, nothing too major I wasn't able to bounce back from. But you definitely got to be aware of who you're kicking around with, right? Because you kicking around people who robbers, maybe somebody who got to be under his belt or something like that, shooters and things like that. You feel me? It could put your life at risk just because you hanging around them, you know? Like they say, you if you fuck with suckers, you duck with suckers. That's what, you know, that's the common saying. You fuck with suckers, you duck with suckers. So it's like, man, you gotta be aware of who you around with. And a lot of these people that I used to kick around with are not here no more or in the joint for a very long time. So, and hell, I ended up in the joint myself. You feel me? And to no fault of my own, to no fault, nothing, you know, my fault. And I ain't casting blame on nobody else, but I just want y'all youngsters to realize, man, who you kicking with says a lot about you, right? So you kick with a bunch of simps and tricks, bro, you're going to be the next simp or trick. You kicking around a bunch of rich niggas, hey, man, like they say too, right? You hang around 3 millionaires, you're going to be the fourth, right? So you are the sum of the people you kick it with, you feel me? So I'm going to end off this video with that. Shit, condolences to Dul's family though. I see his dad made a post. You feel me? His dad wasn't too happy, right? But his dad wasn't like Bloodhound Lil Jeff's dad though. His dad kind of took a little bit of accountability, right, and pretty much told on the post. He wasn't proud of what his son was doing at the time, and talked to his son about it at the time, right, when he was digging up his ops graves and shit like that. But as a parent, you can only guide your kids. You can only guide your kids so far, right? So it is what it is. But condolences to Brody's family, man. It's crazy because you already know his views are gonna go up. His followers on IG gonna go way up. Anytime a rapper get deleted, he starts going up. Music starts streaming. You know what I mean? Which is good for Dul's family, right, and things like that. I don't know if he had kids and whatnot, but I know he was young. I know he wasn't 30 years old, so it's just crazy, bro. You don't want to lose your life before you 60, 70 years old, bro. You got a long life to live, man. It's a lot of life to live, bro. It's a lot of places you can go to. I mean, I think a lot of these youngsters get caught up in just being in that hood, being in that area before they get to branch out and see the world. You know what I mean? And before you know it, you're taking off the earth because you was doing too much where you from, So it is what it is, man. But hey, this is one Inky, man. If you did like the video, hit the like button, man. I do these kind of videos for the youth, man. I expect grown men in my age to know how to operate better and things like that. If you make it to the right age of 38, 40, go into your 50s, man, you know how to move, bro. Obviously, you was doing something right. Or maybe the grace of God got you got lucky, right? I've been in a couple situations in my life where my life could have got taken, but by the grace of God, I'm still here. And I think it's because I got a good heart at heart. You feel me? Like, I ain't no malicious dude. I ain't no scandalous ass dude. So I think God looks out for the good. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all be smooth and be solid. Catch you on the next one.